Well, never mind the festivals and the stadiums. A handful of musicians are moving their acts to more intimate settings.
Our Andy Choi learned of one performer who's taking her unique show all over the world and Madison.
It's pretty cool, guys. With the strum of a guitar and the projection of a live, unfiltered voice, UK singer-songwriter Susan Enon is introducing audiences to a different kind of surround sound. Every kid with a guitar dreams of the perfect stage.
I wanted to play the stadiums. I wanted to have #1 hit singles.
But Susan Enon isn't a kid anymore. You'd never know it based on her dressing room.
This is nicer than most dressing rooms I've ever been in my life.
And it'd be wrong to assume Susan's dream has died.
The whole kind of dream of selling 1 million albums, it kind of doesn't happen anymore anyway. The sea of change is coming and you think you're gonna drown.
Like a good song, sometimes life's dreams need a key change.
If you're feeling low, don't let it get you down.
No, it's not the Opry, the Garden, or the Fillmore in Frisco.
She walked along the finest line of love and loneliness.
But the dream lives on at 730 Eagle Crest Drive, at the home of Renee Rieger-Kelsey.
I heard one of Susan's songs on television, and I liked it so much that I looked up the lyrics online and I found the name of the song.
Aww.
I downloaded the songs right away, so 5 minutes after seeing them on television, I owned your music.
The first time
When the Madison mom heard about Susan performing in people's living rooms, she jumped at the chance to host.
I missed the first North American leg, but I was lucky enough to be a stopping point this year, so I'm very excited.
Guests are usually friends of the hosts, with the exception of a few die-hard fans. Was it weird kind of walking into a stranger's house?
It's still odd because I don't know any of these people, but they're all very nice so far.
Sherry Dvorak first saw Susan perform at a club in Chicago. She found tickets to the Madison show online.
You have to purchase the tickets and commit to coming to the show before they give you the address, so it's all very safe, and it gave us the host and hostess's first names.
Good old Facebook.
Susan credits social media as the driving force behind her house concert tour.
I've traveled to 18 different countries and so far about 80,000 miles, which is 3¼ times around the equator. I fell through the cracks.
From the most obscure locations to a prison Johnny Cash made famous.
You can't have more than about 40 prisoners in a room at the same time in Folsom Prison in case they all start a riot.
The performances often feel more like conversations.
Renee was very kind and she gave me this, when in Wisconsin, right?
And like a good conversation.
I pushed you down deep in our souls for too long.
Susan's music aims to connect.
What really struck me was that you could have a connection with people, which I think is the whole point of being a writer. You could see it. You could see whether that was working or not.
Some may see the rigors of countless living room shows as a sign of the struggling artist.
Now every chair
A sign the dream may be fading, but in the eyes of those within these walls,
I'm on your side.
Susan Enon's dream is an easy one to see. From any seat in the house.
Thank you.
Susan's house concert tour moves on to Minnesota this week and Nebraska as well. If you're interested in having Susan's tour make a stop at your house, send an email to bringonthesong@susanenon.com.
Yeah, you gotta ask, how does she make a living doing this?
You know, there's the online ticket sales, which is a very small percentage. There's a basket there with a suggested donation of $12 to $15.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's such a great idea, isn't it?
What a great voice.
And she's been going 18 months strong.
Oh, wow, that's great. Well, thank you, Andy.
You're welcome.